Orchinistas! Welcome to the channel Forever Orchids. We have an unboxing today. I'm so excited. I told you guys in a video recently that Valley Orchids was going to be having their new list for 2024. Well, they released their list for their Cattleya hybrids. So I've got some wonderful plants in here today. And so I thought we would open these together. This package has been in my possession less than 5 minutes. I could not wait to get you guys to come join me in opening this box and looking at these plants. I have been for the last, 9 months, 10 months, something like that, really impressed with Sunset Valley Orchids. I've got several of them that are doing really good. So let's get in here. Okay. This one is 2 plants. And let's see here. Okay. This was the one that I most wanted. Let me see if I can get this tape off of here. And we're going to actually put this one to the side because I ended up ordering 2 of these. Of course, I guess I should look at the packing list and make sure that I was able to get 2 of them. Yes, there are 2 listed on the packing list. So we're going to hold this one until we find the other one so we can look at these 2 together. I want to be careful. This tape has kind of gotten stuck on some of these roots here. I don't want to rip the vellum off of the roots if I can avoid that. There we go. All right, we're going to set this one aside and we're going to look at this one. So this little guy here is, I think, going to be really neat. One of the parents is Elsie Sandra Laura. And the cultivar is SVO. It does have an AOS award from the American Orchid Society. And it is a gorgeous little pink with a yellow lip. And it is crossed with another pink orchid that's actually a species. This is crossed with Cattleya carrii. Top Choice is the cultivar name. And it has a 4N. Well, it's a 4N. Okay, so what that means is this plant is the carrii that was used as a parent in this plant was tetraploid, a 4N, double the chromosomes, which typically have larger flowers. Oops, I still got media falling out everywhere. So this is mainly a unifolate. Oh, but look. Can you see this new growth right here? Look at that new growth coming out. Excellent. Very good. Okay, we're going to set this one aside here. Get rid of the paper. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, these are taller. Ooh, let's see what this is. Okay, this is the second plant. So we're going to set this one aside here and we will look at those last. Those were the whole reason why I made this order, was for those 2 plants that we're going to save for last. Now, this plant here, I mainly buy the compact Cattleyas from SVO. I have gotten in the past what they call a mini cat. I do have that. So this is another mini cat. Just means it'll be smaller in stature. Got lots of tags here. Doubled up on my tags, and look. Let me put some of this media back in here that is definitely falling out. He uses fine fir bark or fine bark. I don't know that it's fir bark. Fine bark, smaller perlite, and probably, if I had to guess, from some of the ones that I have been unpotting, there could be some styrofoam peanuts down here in the bottom. But look at this, guys. Look at the nice pseudobulbs. Look how fat they are. And look at this new growth right here. So it looks like this pseudobulb right here pushed out this new growth and is now pushing out a second new growth. That's so exciting. This is SLC Mahalo Jack. This is a Walkeriana. That's a species. It's a Walkeriana cross, and it is crossed with an SL or Pettii Hidden Treasure, which also is a 4N. Now, both the Walkeriana, SVO Whopper is the cultivar for the Walkeriana, both of them have AMs by the American Orchid Society. So I've really got some high hopes for this. Let me show you the tag here. And of course, as always, I'm going to put up pictures of the parents. Now, this is a seedling cross, which means every seedling of these two parents are going to look different. They'll look similar, but they'll look different. So this is not a Mericlone. This is an actual seedling. So as far as I'm concerned, this could be SLC Mahalo Jack, and I could name it the cultivar Forever, after Forever Orchids. It's my plant, and it's a seedling, so I can do that. I'm going to set this aside. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Alrighty, this plant here, I've got several from SVO that are crossed with Cattleya dubiosa, and the cultivar name is Scully. That has an HCC from the American Orchid Society. Scully is a white Cattleya. This particular cultivar of Scully from this dubiosa is a white variety. And this one is crossed with another species, which is Cattleya skinneri. The cultivar is Angela, and that has an FCC from the American Orchid Society. So I've also got some really high hopes for these plants here. This should be in the compact Cattleya. It just typically means they won't get as large as your standard Cattleyas. They will probably remain under 12 inches tall. And let's see here, what have we got? I see some new root tips. I don't see any new growth yet coming out, but right down here is a new root tip. Can you see that right there on that one? So it's a good time if I want to repot this one, I could definitely do that. Okay, the next one here, this one is a Mericlone. Now, he did have this particular plant in a cross if you wanted to buy it that way. But this is a splash petal, and it's gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at this picture. Is this not a gorgeous flower? Get this tape off of here. And let's, oh, I love, love, love. Good fat pseudobulbs. Little shriveled. This probably would not hurt to give this a good drink. This is Elsie Miss Wonderful. Cultivar is SVO. This is an Elsie Mari song, or I might pronounce it Mary. It was a girl I went to high school with that spelled it M-A-R-I, and her name was Mary. So Mari song crossed with a species, Laelia anceps. And I mean, come on, look at the picture of this flower. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So very excited for this. You know me. If we're gonna, if If the sheaths are already dry, that bulb is mature and we can take it off. There is chlorophyll underneath that. So let's let that plant have as much opportunity to drink up the light. Okay, let me move the box out of the way now, and we'll talk about these other two plants here. This is what I was most excited about. He posted a picture of this first bloom flower, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is absolutely gorgeous. One of the places that I volunteer at, they have one of these parents, and it was in bloom back in September of 2023. Look at this picture of one of the parents. Do you know what that is? That is Cattleya violacea, and it's the cultivar Muse, which has an FCC by the American Orchid Society. And that flower was in bloom. It was gorgeous. I just couldn't get enough of it. It was so pretty. So when I saw that he had crossed that cultivar, that actual species, with another species, not a species, excuse me, SL Orchidii, Hidden Treasure 4N, when he had crossed that and he showed a picture of the first bloom seedlings of this, I was like, I cannot wait until he comes out with his new, and probably there's somebody at the door. Hopefully y'all can't hear the dog barking upstairs. So anyway, I decided to get two of these plants because they're seedlings. They could look different. Hopefully they're going to look like the picture of the first bloom that was just incredible. So here we've got plant A. So we've got, let's see here, 1, 2, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 pseudobulbs on this one. Now, Orchidii is a very small plant. I have another plant that I have crossed with Orchidii, and this is about as big. I mean, the pseudobulbs are this tall, if not a little bit shorter here, and you can kind of see my hand here, how big that is. Not big at all. This one's a little bit shorter. Looks like it's got more pseudobulbs on it. So I'm expecting this to stay small. What I will do is give these plants some sea kelp extract, all of them, and let's just relieve some of the stress that these plants have been under in the shipping process. And darn it, he has put a Jack Foliera apple blossom on his website. I have been wanting that plant for a couple of decades now, and I haven't found any that I could purchase other than the yellow variety, and I would really like to have the variety that is more in the pastel pinky colors, peachy pinks, a little bit of white in there. So I guess that means I'm going to have to order from him again so I can get that. Another haul, I guess. That'll be another day. Guys, thank you so much for coming along with me on this unboxing here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Please like and subscribe if you wish to the channel. It really helps the channel out. And as always, I will keep you updated on all of my plants that I have. And until next time, happy orchid growing. Bye.